Hello Vanadinians, Ricky here, and I am back again with another video. Finally, I know. So I hope you will enjoy this one. Today we will take on Vir'ava in Escha Ru'Aun. There are multiple reasons for doing this one, just as with Duke Weapar and Packaset from previous videos. One being for the equipment she drops, or just for Eshit ore farming for cash. Another reason is obviously just towards Ionic clears. I was actually dreading this because I know she's super evasive from previous fights that I've done, and her charm, front, fatal and beautiful death are killers. I must say I'm surprised on how easy this was, way easier than the previous tier 3s in here. I came into this thinking I was gonna die, whiff a lot, and it would be horrible all over. I had all kinds of plans of maybe building a subtle blow hybrid set to make her not TP so much, and all kinds of other stuff if things went south. None of this was needed. To be fair though, we have Sakpada's gear from Odyssey now, and before this it would probably have been harder. Either way, you still want to be careful and use Shockwave to sleep the adds and pull her away from the adds so that she does not absorb them. And also make sure to use a charm buffer when you start creeping down towards 50 to 25%, depending on how fast you can kill her. And you will need sufficient magic evasion to avoid her front fatal TP move. So slap on that Sakpadas and go to town. Volte probably works also, but I put most of that gear on a mule myself by now. As in the past, I used Kultada beforehand and let him put on Chaos and Fighter's Roll. Since we want to try to kill as fast as possible, we want all the buffs we can have for a greater chance at success. Like with the last tier 3, we are using Caladbolg for maximum kill speed and for the Shockwave AoE sleep weapon skill. Either way, I'm sure you can do this with all kinds of weapons, just gotta try yourself, but sleeping the adds removes a lot of the stress. I used these trusts for the first fight just cause I didn't know what to expect. I used Monberaux, Ygnas, Ulmia, Joachim and Koru Moru. You can obviously use a lot of different trust combos, so try whatever suits you, and Monberaux is not necessary. After the first fight I realized she was not as hard as I was expecting her to be, so I switched Ygnas with Sylvie for the second fight. Also, as you will see, she actually absorbed all of the adds in the first fight, because I had the idea that I was gonna wake up the black adds and let her absorb those to proc her. But she was super quick to just absorb them all, and after the first fight I realized I don't have to go through that hassle and can just burn her down without bothering with it at all. However, if you are having issues, sleep all the adds with Shockwave, pull Vir'ava away to a safe distance, then wake up the black adds and let her absorb them to proc her to make her easier. Preferably you want to use temporary items to surge her as quick as you can, and as I noticed you can pretty much just surge her, even easier than the other tier 3s to my surprise. If you want to prepare a bit more, you could use Kultada and let him put Chaos and Fighter's Roll on you before the fight, then pop up other trusts that you want to use during the fight, like I am doing for all these fights. So, there's only really 4 things to keep in mind here. 1. Have enough magic evasion in your TP set to avoid front fatal. 2. Sleep the adds and move away from them, so she doesn't absorb them and level herself up. If she does this too much, you won't be able to hit her and she will get very hard. 3. Use charm buffer anywhere between 50 to 25% or slightly before, depending on how quick you are killing her. Ideally, you want it to last for the rest of the fight to avoid her other charm ability. If she hits you with that, it's all gonna be over cause of the doom effect it will also put on you as well as the charm. 4. If you are having issues, like I said a bit earlier, sleep all the adds with Shockwave, pull Vir'ava away to a safe distance, then wake up the black adds and let her absorb them to proc her to make her easier. You can just wake them up with any elemental spell from a distance, just make sure to keep hate on the adds so they are near Vir'ava. And as usual, don't forget to drain free beforehand for that fat HP boost. dread spikes on yourself, and dark, and all other nasty buffs, including TP wings, so you can get AM free up right away as you pop her. Or, like I do in the second fight, I actually use a great axe to put on shield break to lower her evasion. And then I switch back to Caladbolg. Usually I only use great axe to do defense down, but since my accuracy was at like 77% for the first fight, I figured if I'm just gonna try to Zerg her for the next one, if I could lower her evasion even more, that would obviously be more helpful. Don't forget to use accuracy food if you need it, depends on the weapon you are using, otherwise could even rock some miso ramen for the extra magic evasion, if you are not experiencing accuracy issues, that is. Like I said earlier, I was surprised on how easy she was now. I have not tried to solo her before. I have, however, tried to lowman her in the past and we have struggled a lot. This is a good while back, but that has been hunting me and that's why I was dreading for this fight. But like you will see, that was unnecessary. Anyways, that's pretty much it, and good luck on your fights. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Also make sure to check out my other videos if you liked this one. And check me out on Twitch or here on YouTube if you're interested in seeing me playing Final Fantasy XI live. I try to do this a few times a week. If you are interested, we also have a Discord channel, so feel free to join, come in and say hi or post some memes or whatever. Link is gonna be in description to Twitch and Discord and some other stuff. Enjoy the fight and I will see you guys in Vanadine.